Hello, my fabulous artists. So today you heard about the coolest artist named Henry Rousseau. And Henry Rousseau created lots of artworks in the jungle. And so today we're going to get to learn how to draw a jungle animal, the tiger, and put him in the jungle. To do this, you need your paper and you need a pencil. On the back of your paper, you are going to write your first name, your last name, and your room code. Then you're going to turn that paper over and we're going to get ready to draw together our tiger. Now you're going to be using a pencil. I'm going to use a Sharpie because I think it'll be easier for you to see. Today we are going to be drawing this tiger using simple shapes and lines. We're going to be using lots and lots of the letter U. And to start our project out today, we are going to be using the letter U. And let me just show you. I'm going to draw that letter U just like that. I put it in the center of my paper and you can see how big I drew it. I've got about this much room left at the bottom of my paper and about the same amount at the top of my paper. This letter U is for the tiger's face. Now, I'm going to add 2 more letter U's at the top, but these letter U's are going to be upside down, and let me just show you. I'm going to put one on this side and one on this side. And you might have guessed it, these 2 letter U's are going to be the tiger's ears. I'm going to connect the tiger's ears with a line just like that. Then we're going to go in the middle of our tiger's face and we are going to actually draw a triangle. That triangle is going to go, like I said, right there in the middle of our tiger's face. Notice I drew that triangle upside down. And we are going to connect 2 letter U's to this triangle. And let me just show you right here at the bottom. I'm going to put a letter U on that side and a letter U on that side. So I've got my triangle and 2 letter U's. From that triangle, I'm also going to do a line that goes up from each corner of that triangle. You notice that goes straight up to the top. On either side of that, I'm going to be doing ovals. Those are for my tiger's eyes. So I'm going to do an oval on this side and an oval on that side. So I'm going to go over these shapes again while you finish that up. I started my tiger's face by doing the letter U. I added 2 upside down U's right there for the ears. I did a triangle for the nose. A letter U coming off each end of that triangle. I did 2 lines going up. That created a rectangle. And I did 2 ovals for the eyes. Now, for my tiger's eyes, I'm going to have my tiger looking straight ahead. What I'm going to do is the letter U in each one of those eyes. Now, you can think about it, and I'm going to go ahead and color that in. You can think about it. If you want your tiger looking straight ahead like mine, you can do it just like that. If you want yours looking to the side, let me just show you on another piece of paper how you might do that. So I've got another piece of paper right here. I've got my oval for the eyes. And let's say I want my tiger to be looking this way. What I'll do is I'll take that U and put it to the side. And then when you color that in, you are going to notice that is making your tiger look to the side. Maybe your tiger just heard something and thought, ooh. So do you see the difference? Here's to the side and here's straight ahead. The next thing we're going to do is 2 more letter U's that are upside down right up here in the tiger's ears. You have now completed the tiger's face. The next thing we're going to do is the letter U for the body. I'm going to start this letter U right down here. I'm going to come up and around to the top. And let me just show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to start down here. I'm going to come out over the top here. And I'm going to come back down. Notice that's the letter U, but I'm creating that body with that. On either side, I'm going to do a curve. Let me just show you. These are the legs right here. of my tiger. They're going to come out like this. Those are the legs. So I've done the letter U for the body, and then just half of a U for one leg, half of a U for the other. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 ovals for feet right here, and I'm going to do 2 more ovals for my tiger's other feet. So now I've done 4 ovals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and get that done. Coming from the face, I'm going to do a line that goes from the face down to my tiger's feet. Face down to my tiger's feet. Notice I did it slightly diagonal. Now, I love this. This is a fun part. This is my tiger's tail. My tiger's tail is going to come right from here. I'm going to go up, and I'm going to have that tail kind of curve out here. Now, you might notice I'm running out of room up here at the top. So I'm just going to do the other side right here. So my tiger's tail is kind of going off my page. That's okay. That's no problem. Now we have created our tiger, but to add the tiger stripes, we're going to be using lines. The line that I'm going to use on the face and the body and the legs is a zigzag line. And let me just show you how that will look. I'm going to start up here and I'm going to zigzag back and forth all the way down. Notice we are using our elements of art, line and shape, to create our tiger. I'm going to go ahead and do the zigzag on this side. These are going to be the tiger's stripes. I'm going to be using that same zigzag line on my tiger, the tiger's body. I'm going to do 3 at the top. Let me show you. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. You might also be noticing that zigzag is creating triangles up here at the top. I'm going to go ahead and do this going down the side, zigzag. I'm going to do this all the way down the tiger's legs. Doing this on both sides of his body and his legs. I don't want to forget to do zigzags on the face. Just like I did 3 zigzags here at the top, I'm going to do that on his face too. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do it down the side of his face, just like I did down the sides of his body and legs. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm using that zigzag line. We learned about zigzag lines when we learned about the element of art, lines. So I know you are expert zigzaggers. There you go. I'm going to add just some little lines, just like little dashes. This is like a broken line right down here. That is going to be showing fur. We're actually creating texture right there, showing fur. I'm going to do some zigzag on his feet, on his paws. You may also want to add little triangles for his claws. And let me show you that. So you could add little triangles. Do you notice how that creates his claws? Can you believe we have created this entire tiger out of lines and shapes? So simple. All of drawing is using lines and shapes. Now that I've got the claws put on, the zigzag patterns. Oh, I almost forgot. I don't want to forget the zigzag pattern in the tail. For the tail, instead of doing my zigzag line, I think I'm just going to create some triangles on this side and some triangles on this side. Notice I've broken that up. I didn't do my zigzag pattern like I did on the other side. Okay. So we've created our tiger's face. We've created the tiger's body and legs, its paws with its claws. You, congratulations, have just created an amazing tiger out of lines and shapes. The next thing for us to do is we are going to add the leaves. We've got to create the jungle. Now, super simple way to create this by using shapes. And let me just show you. Long, skinny triangles like this are great for leaves and bushes and different plants. Notice I go up and come back down. Now my tiger is going to be hiding in those leaves and bushes, so I'm going to draw right on top of my tiger. I know it's a little tricky for you to see because I used the black Sharpie, but you are going to draw right on top of your tiger because your tiger will be hiding in the leaves and bushes. Let me just teach you one more way to create some cool leaves. These leaves, I'm going right on top of my tiger. I'm going to draw a line, and then on either side, it's like making a football. I'm going to do a curving line and then connect it with another curving line, and I'm going to do that, repeat that over and over. That's going to create another kind of leaf that would be in my jungle. Remember, Henry Rousseau drew the jungle. I'm going to go ahead and do another vine coming in here and continue doing those leaf shapes. Notice I do one on each side of that line, that vine, just like that. And remember, I'm drawing right over my tiger because I want my tiger hiding in those leaves. He's so tricky. I'm going to do one more long triangle just like that. I have now completed my tiger drawing. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and color it in with some crayons and markers. And I'm going to show you that in the next video.